Good day, we are Group 5 of GEWORLD Y21, and today we will be presenting the second video of our pollution and its effects on the global environment series, where we will talk about land pollution and possible methods to prevent it. But first, let's first define what land pollution is. Land pollution is the deposition of solid or liquid waste materials on land or underground in a manner that can contaminate the soil and groundwater, threaten public health, and cause unsightly conditions and nuisances. With this, any soil polluted that contains concentration of chemical compounds is potentially dangerous to human health, plants, and animals. Causes of land pollution are mainly from human activities such as agriculture, deforestation, mining, landfills, and waste. In agriculture activities, the demand for food has increased with its highly growing population. Farmers often use highly toxic pesticides and fertilizers for the production of needs and wants of the people and to prevent any kinds of bacteria and insects from their crops. As a result, overusage of these chemicals turned out to be in contamination or poisoning of the soil that contributes to the land pollution. With the process of deforestation and forest fires, every soil loses its vegetation cover, making its erosion process accelerated. That contributes to soil degradation. Deforestation usually leads to the loss of value of every land, and once converted into a barren, it will never be fertile again, whatever the magnitude of measures to redeem it is. Mining is the process of removing minerals and other geological elements from the ground, which then can be used for a huge variety of tasks, such as manufacturing gasoline, creating power, and trading goods like gold and silver. However, the processes used and the extraction itself deplete the Earth's natural resources, leaving behind damage and pollution. Mining is the process of removing minerals and other geological elements from the ground, which then can be used for a huge variety of tasks, such as manufacturing gasoline, creating power, and trading goods like gold and silver. However, the processes used and the extraction itself deplete the Earth's natural resources, leaving behind damage and pollution. Mining is the process of removing minerals and other geological elements from the ground, which then can be used for a huge variety of tasks, such as manufacturing gasoline, creating power, and trading goods like gold and silver. However, the processes used and the extraction itself deplete the Earth's natural resources, leaving behind damage and pollution. Mining is the process of removing.
Currently, especially with fast fashion where trends come and go quickly and clothing is more affordable, clothing consumption has massively increased, which enabled the significant increase in textile production. The cutouts from the textiles are put into waste, and then a lot of those sold clothing end up in landfills due to change in trends, leaving more garbage that contributes to land pollution. With all of the mentioned causes of land pollution in the previous slide, it is inevitable to have negative effects on not only the environment but also on wildlife and our human health. On human health, contaminated chemicals and pesticides can potentially lead to skin cancer and respiratory ailments, since different toxic chemicals can reach our human body on foods and vegetables that we eat every day if they are grown in polluted soils. In addition, contaminated soil and water can affect the cognitive development of children, even at a low exposure level. As land pollution and soil erosion progress, this will face a serious threat with regard to the loss of habitat and natural environment. Species are forced to move further away or adapt to new regions in finding shelter and food sources, which can make them push to the verge of extinction due to having no homeland. Chemicals and other potentially toxic compounds could enter the groundwater system when they are carelessly dumped on the ground, in unlawful landfills, or in storage facilities. This will lead to groundwater poisoning that can happen on farms, industrial sites, and landfills, which affects the lives of humans, plants, and animals. Moreover, the dangers of land pollution can lead to the loss of ecosystems, which can directly or indirectly affect climate patterns.
We all know that these negative impacts of land pollution can significantly destroy our nature over the period. But as individuals, we can contribute or share these methods to prevent land pollution. As individuals, we should always make people aware of reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reusing materials can help to reduce the requirement of each resource for harvesting, and products that cannot be reused can most likely be recycled. Reducing the use of non-biodegradable materials by switching to the usage of eco bags or cloths for groceries instead of plastic bags. We should always remind the people around us not to litter on the ground and to properly dispose of any garbages that we use and see, as both are essential measures in combating land pollution for both households and businesses. Land pollution should be addressed and be solved with urgency. It is important to take action on the worsening global land pollution, for it also enables an increase in marine litter. All waste in land can be transported into the bodies of water, which could cause or worsen water pollution. To add, land pollution could negatively affect the nutrients in our soil, impacting crops and livestock. In general, land pollution is not exclusive to waste and land itself, but what's within and beyond the land. Therefore, it should be addressed and action should be taken to solve the land pollution problem. And that's all for today's video about land pollution. Thank you for watching.